Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. I will wait a few moments before we begin, and we'll just kind of take our time just to ease in to this time together. I'm just going to go onto my phone as well so that I can see any messages if anybody wants to message me anything as we're going through. So let me just check this is live. And if you are live just now, can you let me know if you can hear me? Maybe just drop me a message because I turned down the volume on my iPad and I hope that hasn't turned down the volume of my voice on here. So let me just know, drop me a message if you can hear me. I can see hearts and stuff, so I'm taking that's good that you can actually hear me. Whoops, turning it down there. Okay, perfect. So thank you. Yay, thank you, Diane. Brilliant. So thank you for joining me this evening. I don't know how long we'll be here. Stay as long as you want. I hope that you have found yourself somewhere really comfortable to sit and just take this time for you this evening just to find a little moment of calm and tranquility in an otherwise possibly chaotic day. So what I really want to get across to you today is how important it is to make time for things like this. So when there is so much stress in the world and when there is so much uncertainty in the world, we need to create these pockets of time where we can empty our stress buckets a little bit, just to kind of decompress, just to bring ourselves back into this present moment, and just really tap into what's going on for us. So if you're at home, if you have any essential oils, I suggest you maybe go and grab one just to help us kind of tap in and tune in with ourselves. If not, that is absolutely fine. The oil I'm going to use today is called Breathe. I'm just going to put some in my hand and some on my heart. And that essential oil is particularly for respiratory health, so kind of pertinent at this current time, but it's also really good for any kind of sadness or sorrow and just kind of tapping into that heart space, opening yourself up to really feeling into that space. So if you do have, as I say, an essential oil, go grab it, have a little sniff, and just kind of connecting with yourself. So as I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be here today. There's so much that I want to share, and there's so much that I want to give you guys at this time. And as I said in another Facebook Live the other day, I really want this to be our safe space. I want this to be a place where you can come and feel safe, feel protected, feel secure, feel calm, feel comfortable, because I think all of those things are so important for us right now. So we're going to be doing a little bit of meditation. We're going to be doing a little bit of breathing as well. And just to kind of, another little kind of just checking in with things, seeing where you're at, seeing how you're feeling. Currently, there's so much of us that are tapped into that kind of primal survival state. We're triggering the part of our brain, that fight or flight, which is totally understandable. We've never been in this position before. We're hearing lots of things from other countries and basing it on that. Thank you for saying hi, those of you who are here. That's awesome. Hi Elaine, hi Jenna, hi Sarah, hi Linda, Jenny, Claire, Sally, Wilma, Serena. So nice of you all to kind of tap in and join me this evening. But yeah, just now we're really, almost a lot of us are kind of stuck in that fight or flight mode. And what I want for you this evening is just to take a moment to step out of that space. Take a moment to get back to yourself. Hi Pamela, nice of you to join, and Erin. So as I say, empty that stress bucket, really tap into that place of calm. When we're in that fight or flight state, what we're doing is we're releasing a lot of cortisol. As I said, it's a very primal state to be in. And what we want to do is find ways to reduce that stress levels, because when we're in that state, it's not good for our immunity. Anxiety, I work predominantly, that's kind of my main focus now, working with people with anxiety and depression and those things. And when we're in that state of anxiety, it's almost like it's contagious just now. We feed off each other's energy, we feed off each other's emotions. So as we go through the next wee while together, what I want to do is we're going to look at ways to kind of clear other people's energy, to tap back into that heart space, to tap back into that place of safety within ourselves, and just become aware that actually maybe we're okay. Yeah, maybe we are going to be absolutely fine, and we're all there for each other, and let's really connect into that space. So we'll start with a little breathing exercise, just to kind of guide us in, and then I'll kind of interject bits of learnings and stuff as we go through it. So make yourself comfortable. And what I would like you to do is I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your tummy. Now, as we're going through this breathing exercise, if you want to, you can close your eyes. If you're at home and you know that's okay, I would suggest that you do that. Just begin to close your eyes. And all I want you to do is take a really nice deep breath so that you can feel your hand on your chest and on your tummy moving. So breathing in deeply and slowly exhaling. Breathing in deeply and slowly exhaling. Again, feeling that hand on your heart and on your tummy moving, feel them rise as you inhale, fall as you exhale. And all I want you to do now is we're going to introduce some counting just to calm our mind. We're going to breathe in for 3 and exhale for 5. Breathing in, exhaling for 5, counting in your head. Breathing in for 3, out for 5. Okay, we're going to switch that a little bit now, and what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. So we're breathing in this beautiful balanced breath, so we're balancing our mind, balancing our body. So breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. Again, closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, keeping your focus on that breath, on that counting. And I want you just to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, how are you feeling? Allow, allow, allow. And then as you're breathing in now, I want you to visualize that you're breathing in calm. So just thinking calm as you breathe in. And as you exhale, you're exhaling relaxation. Feel your body soften as you exhale. Breathing in calm. Exhaling relaxation. Again, breathing in calm. Exhaling relaxation. One more time. Just feeling your body relax and release as you exhale. Well done. Okay, taking in a nice big deep breath in. Exhaling. Giving your body a little wriggle and seeing how we're feeling. So taking a moment to stop and breathe, as I say, just to step out of that fight or flight mode is so important, because when we're stuck in that mode, we're really emotionally reactive. So it just takes one thing to really tip us. You know, it could be the slightest thing. Your kid knocks over their glass of juice, or you know, one thing is all it takes to kind of tip us over the edge when we're in that state. So taking moments throughout your day just to stop, just to even breathe in for 4, out for 4, in for 4, out for 4, or to stop and put your hand on your heart and ask yourself, how am I feeling? Okay. Thank you, Elaine. I'm so glad that you're feeling better already. So just stopping, pausing, and recognize just now that how you're feeling is absolutely okay. You know, you are allowed to feel whatever emotions you're feeling. But what I would suggest is we don't get stuck in that. We don't get stuck in that fear. We don't get stuck, you know, in that state of panic and anxiety. We allow ourselves that moment to center back into our heart space before we kind of move on through our day. Okay, so we're going to do a little meditation now. As I mentioned earlier, when we're suffering from anxiety or in the current climate, it's really, really easy to pick up on other people's energy, other people's emotions, and you know, we can start off feeling, and I had this feeling today when I was feeling like I woke up in the morning and I was like, okay, this is great, like it's a new day, I'm going to take ownership, I'm going to take responsibility, I'm going to take social responsibility for my business, and literally within kind of half an hour I was like, oh my gosh, you know, feeling that state of overwhelm that the nation is feeling. So you have to kind of keep removing yourself back, recognizing that actually some of that anxiety isn't mine, and allow us to release that. So we're going to do a little meditation to protect our energy, to clear our energy, and then we're going to move on from there. So again, just finding yourself a comfortable space. Let me just check some of these comments here. Liana, just haven't felt right all day. Yeah, it's really, you know, emotionally charged times. And if you're, you know, a compassionate, loving person, it's hard not to be affected by these things. So hopefully by the end of this meditation class, you know, you can go away and you'll have picked up some things to support you in this time. And equally, you can return to this video. You know, I know maybe some of you are watching it on the hop, but you know, you can take that time to go back and just sit down, find yourself some space and do that. Okay, so making yourself comfortable. Again, if you want to, pop your hands on your heart. Let's really, really tap into that center, tap into our truth, and pop our hands on our heart. And gently allow your eyes to close. You could even do this lying down. If you're at home, lie down on your sofa, lie down on your bed, whatever feels good for you, or just sitting in a chair. And I want you to take the biggest breath you have taken all day. So breathing in really, really fully. Slowly exhaling. You can even sigh out, breathing in again deeply. And then sigh it out. And with your eyes closed and yourself comfortable, I want you just to begin to visualize that above your head is a beautiful shower of white light. And if you've never meditated before or never done anything like this, just stay with it. Just take whatever comes. If nothing comes, that's fine. And if something comes, you know, that's brilliant. So just visualize that shower of white light above your head. And as that water and light pours down over your body, it cleanses away all the negativity. All the negativity that you have collected throughout the day. All the anxiety that you've maybe picked up through social media, the news, through friends, through loved ones. This white light cleanses you. It it clears. You see that negativity draining away, down, down, off your body. Down, down through the plug hole beneath you, or down into the ground beneath you, to be healed, to be taken away. Breathing and feeling how relaxing that light feels, how warm. Breathing deeply. Allowing that light to cleanse and clear. And now that that light has cleansed and cleaned and cleared that negativity, your shower changes colour. And it changes colour to a beautiful golden light. And as that golden light showers you, it begins to nourish you. It begins to nourish your cells. It begins to strengthen you. It begins to protect you so that that light begins to shine around your whole body. You feel safe, warm, protected. And that golden light showers you with positivity. You're feeling positive, calm, and connected. We're going to begin to guide ourselves back, and I want you to breathe really, really deeply. Knowing that you're safe, knowing that you're protected. Breathing deeply and fully. And when you feel ready, gently blinking your eyes open. Amazing. Okay. So hopefully feeling a bit clearer. Feeling a bit more connected, feeling a bit more protected. And this is something that we really need to be aware of. And we can do that simply throughout our day. We can visualize that energy being cleared from us and filling ourselves up again with positivity. Now, I mentioned, kind of emotions are contagious. And I wanted to do a little reading for you. When we're thinking about this, when we're thinking about the energy that we are surrounding ourselves with, we really need to be in the energy of what we want to attract. As I said, yes, we will all get these anxious emotions, and yes, we will get stuck sometimes in that place, but it's important to try and move through that so that we are not attracting more of the same. We need to fuel ourselves with positivity. Side note there, be careful with what you're consuming social media wise. Be careful of, the news, of friends, of relatives, of all these things, especially if you are already feeling anxious, okay? It's a bit like gossiping or bitching, one person starts, then the next person starts, and the next person starts, and then we end up in the state we're in when there's no loo roll and there's no pasta because everyone is freaked out. So we need to kind of rein it in a bit. We need to think about the language we're using. We need to think about the energy that we're putting into the world and what we want to attract. So yes, allow ourselves those moments, but equally try and guide yourself back. Try and hold yourself in that space. So I want to just read you this quote from Einstein, and it's, "Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. It is physics." So we want to think about, as I said, that energy we're putting out there. I know from having suffered from anxiety for decades that when we get stuck in that cycle, it's very, very easy to dramatically drop very, very quickly. So we really need to ensure that we are fueling ourselves with positivity to counteract all the negativity we're being exposed to. It's difficult not to to completely remove yourself from that, because obviously we want to be informed, but equally when we are consuming negativity or fear or things that are worrying us, we need to really consciously make an effort to fuel ourselves with positivity. So there was another little reading I want to do for you. It's taken from a book which is, I don't actually have the book, I've just got print out of the page, but it's from Findhorn, and it's 365 meditations. And this one here is about the thoughts. So I want you to think about, as you're going through the day, okay, how are my thoughts? How am I thinking? Because our thoughts then control our behavior. It controls our bodily responses. It controls how we're feeling. So bring awareness to your thoughts, and that's what this reading's about. You can only think one thought at a time. Therefore see that that thought is constructive, positive, and loving. And then you will find yourself saying constructive things and acting in a loving way. In fact, your whole outlook will be positive, and your life will be filled with love, joy, happiness, health, success, and harmony. When you are at all sensitive and you have negative and destructive thoughts, they undermine your whole being. Your outlook becomes dimmed, and you feel depressed and even physically ill. Try to understand that we often can bring this state on ourselves by our wrong thinking. Change it and you will change everything. You may imagine that you are surrounded by many difficulties and that your whole situation is to blame for your negative state of mind. But is it? Aren't your thoughts your own? Aren't you free to raise your consciousness and think loving, positive, constructive thoughts and create your well-being? The choice always lies in your hands. So it's definitely, pardon the pun, food for thought. Tap into that. I'm seeing really diverse responses to the situation. I'm seeing people who are really tapping into the positive sides of this, of the fact that we're reducing global warming, that we are connecting more with fellow people, that people are creating groups to help other people. That side of it is absolutely incredible, but equally it's easy to get drawn the other way. So we need that balance. We need to try and look for those positives, tap into those positive quotes, use those affirmations, do everything you need to do to keep yourself in that positive mindset. Exercise, get your Joe Wicks on the go, do your online stuff. There's so many people offering online classes, tap into all of that to keep yourself healthy. Okay, we're gonna do another little meditation here, and I really want us to tap into that positivity, tap into that space of love. So I know a lot of this class we have been putting our hands on our hearts, but I really want you to feel into that space and know that everything is okay. Know that you have this safe space inside you. So as we move into this next meditation, again, place your hands on your heart. And if you want to, gently allow your eyes to close. And again, taking in a really nice, big, deep breath. Slowly exhaling. Again, breathing in slowly and deeply. And just acknowledging any tension in your body, and allow that tension to leave as you exhale. So breathing in and exhaling tension. Breathing in and exhaling tension. Now, with your eyes closed and your hands on your heart, I want you to visualize now that as you breathe in, you're breathing in love and compassion. So I'd like you to try and think of that as a colour. Whatever colour comes to mind for you, could be pink or green or whatever. And just visualize drawing that in on your in-breath, breathing in that love and compassion into your body. Just breathing in and out. And with every breath, as you draw that love and compassion in, it begins to swirl through your body. It fills your mind, fills your throat, your chest, out across your shoulders and down through your shoulder blades. Breathe in that colour in and see it swirling down your spine, your tummy. And draw it down into your pelvis, your hips, your thighs. Breathing it down into your knees, your feet, all the way till your whole body is full in this space of love and compassion. And now that your body is full, I want you to begin to visualize someone you love or people you love. And as you inhale, you draw that love and compassion and colour in for you, and as you exhale, you breathe that out for them. Taking a moment just to breathe in love and compassion for you, and exhaling that out towards those you love. Again, for those you love. And then this time, as you inhale, breathing that love and compassion in for yourself, as you exhale, I want you to send that out to the community. Send that out to those further than just your immediate family and friends. Breathing it in for you and out for the community. Continue to breathe in this way, and with your next exhale, I want you to send that love and compassion out to the planet. So breathing in for you, and then sharing that love and compassion with Mother Earth, the planet, the rest of the world. Filling that heart space and sharing it out. And in your mind now, with your eyes closed and breathing deeply and fully, I want you just to repeat to yourself. You can say it out loud if you're at home, or just say it in your mind. I am loved. I am loving. I am safe. I am compassionate. I am peaceful. I am calm. I am calm. Taking a few deep breaths. Asking yourself now, how do you feel? Do you feel more calm? Breathe in deeply and fully. We're going to begin to guide ourselves back. We're going to pop our hands into prayer position in front of our chest. Breathe in deeply. Gently blinking your eyes open. And we're going to bow. And we're going to bow to each other. And we're going to bow in thanks for sharing this time and sharing this space and creating this beautiful, safe space for us to be together. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you for making this time and space for yourself this evening. Thank you for creating, doing that meditation there and sending that love and compassion out to the community and sending it out to the planet. I found it quite emotional, actually. And I think it is incredible that we can come together in this way and do something like that. Like, we can create this space of safety where we can just all be together in this real loving energy, and doing that virtually is incredible that we can do that. Thank you for your thank you, Zara, and thank you, Kit. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Before you jump off, I wanted to let you make you aware of some free bits and pieces that I have going on that you maybe want to tap into. So I still have a coaching competition running on my page. So if you or anyone you know suffers from anxiety, if you search competition in the search bar on this page, thank you for all your comments. I'll respond to them all after as well. If you search competition in the search bar, you will pull up the competition. It's been running for so long. Somebody needs to win it. So it's when the page gets to 2,222 likes, there will be a winner drawn. So find that competition. It gives you the opportunity to win online coaching package there. So anyone you know who suffers from anxiety, stress, depression, please do, tag them, enter yourself. You can do that there. Other thing was, please reach out if you need anything. Please reach out if you're worried. Please reach out if you have any concerns or, anything at all. Please do that. Oh, thank you so much for all your beautiful messages. So yeah, I'll be hoping to hop on here. I am in the process of sorting out my online meditation course and my online meditation membership, which I was going to be doing anyway, but now I've kind of been like, the universe has told us, okay, now is the time. So I am doing that in the background. What other things? We've got an online book club, which is free as well, Spirit and Soul Book Club. The current book that we've just started is this one here called Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. So changing the way you think to fulfill your potential. It's got so many rave reviews, great for parents, anyone really. So that is our current book club. I'll pop the book club link in the comments if anybody wants to join that. As I say, it's free. We pick a book every 6 weeks, and sometimes it's fiction, sometimes it's self-help, sometimes just like a huge variety. The other thing was a little bit of self-promotion here. If you don't already have it, there could not be a better time to read this book. Be free. You can buy this from my website. Currently, You can buy it from Amazon and lots of other places as well. It would be a huge favour to me if you purchased it direct from me, given that I have had to close the sanctuary, and I'm also not able to see my clients in person. So it's quite a dramatic drop for us self-employed peeps. So if you want to purchase it via my website, and that'll be amazing, and I can sign it and get that to you. What else did I have down here? Distance Reiki is available. So anyone that feels that they need balancing or grounding just now, Distance Reiki is available. Also, my coaching is available online. I do that quite regularly. So that is also an option. And yeah, reach out if there's absolutely anything you need. The best way to get a hold of me is via email. Facebook Messenger is not my friend. I often miss messages, so please drop me an email and I can get back to you. Likewise, I am trying at the moment to get back to everybody's messages. I've had quite a lot of messages today. I'm obviously trying to reorganize client sessions and move into an online format and deal with higher questions from the sanctuary as well. So I am trying to do it in order of urgency at the moment, but equally I also have a family as well, so playing about with that at the moment. So yeah, I'm the only admin of my team. So enter the competition, absolutely free. Enter, so I'll just have a look at some of these messages. Totally grounded, yay, all good. A lot of you missing. I know, I'm missing you guys too. So this is a great way that we can connect and join together in this space. As I say, if you're just hopping in at the end, please do go get yourself some space, grab a cup of tea, sit down, watch it and, find that moment of calm. So yeah, enter the coaching competition. You can get the book club for free. I'll be doing lots of free shares on the page anyway. And yeah, does anybody have any questions? I'll hang fire for a little bit. Make sure you're breathing throughout your day. Try and create some certainty in your life. When we are in this really uncertain times, it is so important, and I spoke about this at a presentation I did recently. It's so important to create certainty so get those rituals and routines, keep them in place, because that will allow you to feel that safe, grounded energy. Get up at the same time, even if you're working from home, get up, put your clothes on, do your work, because it's when we get sucked into, you feel it at Christmas time sometimes, you're off work and you're like, oh, don't know what I'm doing with myself, exercise, do all the things that you did. You might have to do them slightly differently. You might have to exercise at home, but eat the nutritious food, do all the things to help you find that security. Use affirmations. Huge fan of that. You'll find lots of those over on my Pinterest page. But yeah, so thank you. I don't know how long I've been on here, but it's been an absolute pleasure being with you tonight, and likewise I have missed you guys so much too. And yeah, I'll look forward to sharing more online meditations and more information on my meditation program, and also on my meditation membership, which will be coming up soon. So love you guys, stay safe, anything at all, drop me an email, and I will see you guys soon. Let me know if there's anything you need. Bye.